What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Saturday, May 20th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton. And we will get into the home run prop action for Saturday. Tell you, we had another great day yesterday. Didn't hit 7, but we did hit 5 home run winners. So we sprayed a little bit. We had some house money to play with after a fantastic day on Friday, or now excuse me, on Thursday, and now I'm gonna try to roll those profits into another solid Saturday, another stacked card on Saturday. I tell you, I had to hold myself back a little bit because I think there were probably a few more that I could have put out. But I just want to remind everybody these plays are meant to be very high, just for some fun. These are plays that are very high risk, high reward, and they're not plays I recommend anybody dump your whole bankroll into. Just meant for some side action, some coffee money, some pizza money on the side, and that's just the long and short of it. When we do hit a lot of these, you've seen it on Thursday. You can see it again on Friday. It's nice when we hit them, but it doesn't always happen. So definitely, tread lightly. And I always tell everybody, if you're going to play them, I recommend playing them straight. You don't have to play every single game that I'm going to put out here. These are just the games that I'm going to have a couple bucks on. You can parlay some of them, round robin them if that's within your means. I recommend that for everybody as well. But anyway, we'll get into the home run prop action and do a recap of what we did get on Friday. Like I said, it was a great day. We started things off with Aaron Judge. It wasn't the best price, but it was a nice little plus money hit. I'm never going to sneeze at a winner, but plus 188 is probably what we're going to have to expect to see from Aaron Judge for the next little bit, maybe for the rest of the season, especially with the run that he's on now. 7 home runs in the last 7 games for the Yankee slugger. So we hit Aaron Judge, also hit Anthony Rizzo at a nice plus 440. And then we caught Ryan Mountcastle in the Orioles Blue Jays game. We got him at plus 475. We didn't look like it early on, but we got some hitting in the Mets and Guardians game. We had Pete Alonso hit a grand slam for his plus 360 hit, and the hype train of Mookie Betts against left-handed pitching continues. Has a home run now in 5 of his last 6 games with the at bat against lefties. Hit it at plus 430. So, like I said, a pretty great day for us with the home run props on Friday. Now we move into Saturday, where we do have a fair bit of action. And before I get started, I want to sort of remind everybody, I love interacting with you guys. So let me know. Do you like the angles that I've taken? Do you not like the angles? Do you have player props or your own home run props? Make sure you drop them in the comment section below. Sometimes I pick and choose some of the comments that you guys give out because you put out absolutely fire home run and player props, and we hit a lot of winners as a team. But I implore everyone, if you're going to do that, please get them in there before the games start. Unfortunately, if they're not in there before the games start, they don't help anybody. And we're trying to beat the books as a team. None of this thank me later stuff. It's not a competition. It's one team, one goal, and we're here to crush the books as a unit. So definitely make sure that you drop those player props in the comment section before the games start. But we'll start with the home run prop action for Saturday. And we start things off with a familiar face. The thing is, though, I couldn't, and believe it or not, I couldn't find a price on him, at least early on. Maybe the books are scared to give it to us. And that was with Aaron Judge. I liked Aaron Judge. I said we're not likely not going to get a fantastic price with Judge in this series. And like I said, over the course of the season. But you can use these profits as parlay pieces and or bankroll builders. Judge has another great matchup here against Cincinnati's Luke Weaver, who's given up 6 home runs in 11 2/3 innings at Great American Ballpark this season, a 7.71 ERA as well. In the last week, Judge, like I said, 7 home runs. Entered Friday's action with a 346 batting average as well. Also got a 28.6% barrel rate, while Luke Weaver's allowing a 13.1% barrel rate as well on the year. So I roll with Aaron Judge. Also couldn't find a price on Anthony Rizzo, but I like Rizzo in the matchup as well. I said he also went yard on Friday. 4 home runs in the last week with a 10.2% barrel rate. And in his career, he's hitting .615 against Luke Weaver with 3 extra base hits and a home run. So I'll take Anthony Rizzo if we can find a price on him closer to first pitch. But one that I do like and one that I was able to find a price on, again, another familiar face here, Luis Robert to hit a home run at plus 425. Kansas City sending out Jordan Lyles, and Lyles has the dubious distinction of being tied for the league lead in home runs allowed this season. He's given up 14 this year. He's tied with Julio Urias, a bit of a shocking name to be at the top of the home run allowed list, but tied with Urias for the most so far this season. Lyles has a terrible 12.9% barrel rate allowed on the year. Robert homered off of Lyles in Lyles' first start against the White Sox this season, and Robert remains the White Sox leader in barrel rate at 14.4%. So going to roll with Luis Robert to hit one at plus 425. Also going to go with Andrew Vaughn of the White Sox here at plus 500. He also hit a home run off of Lyles in the first meeting this season. Has a 9% barrel rate this year, and in his career, Vaughn hitting .333 with a pair of home runs against Jordan Lyles. So give me Andrew Vaughn at plus 500. And another White Sox player, I'm going to go with Gavin Sheets to hit a home run at plus 500. He's hitting 500 in his career against Lyles with 3 extra base hits, including a home run. Like the odds here, like the matchup, so I'm going to roll with Gavin Sheets at plus 500. Going to switch dugouts for last play in this stack for this game. I'm going to go with Salvador Perez. Usually one of the only Royals you'll hear me back, at least recently. He's hitting .382 with 4 home runs in his career against Lucas Giolito, and he has 5 home runs at guaranteed rate field in the last 2 seasons. So Chicago, a very, very friendly place for Salvador Perez. I'm going to roll with him here at plus 340. Now we're going to switch up to this matchup between the Blue Jays and the Orioles. Going to go with a nice three-player stack in this one. Again, don't have to play every single one here, but I do like Adley Rutschman to hit a home run here at plus 600. He's hitting a pair of home runs with a .368 batting average against righties in the last week. And for the Blue Jays, Alek Manoah, he's had some issues. He's allowed 5 home runs at home so far this season. Has a 9.8 barrel rate allowed. While Rutschman, he's got a 9.1 barrel rate put up this season. So I go with Adley Rutschman here at plus 600. And also at plus 600, I'm going to roll with Cedric Mullins to hit a home run. He's a pair of career home runs off of Manoah. He's hitting .348 against right-handed pitching in the last week, so I'll take a shot with Cedric Mullins at plus 600. Also going to look at a repeat from Ryan Mountcastle here. He doesn't have the best numbers, but he has hit a pair of career home runs off of Alek Manoah. Still leads the Baltimore Orioles in barrel rate after going yard on Friday. So I'm going to take a shot with Ryan Mountcastle at plus 375. Also going to switch dugouts and go with another Blue Jay here. And I'm going to go with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at plus 320. He's back in the fold. He's hitting .316 against righties in the last week, and Vladdy is well overdue for a home run at Rogers Center. Grayson Rodriguez, he's been, the starter for the Orioles, getting cracked in his last few starts. He's given up 8 home runs in his last 3 starts. So take a shot with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. here at plus 320. Give honorable mention here to guys like Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitting .700 against righties in the last week, 7 for 10, as well as Bo Bichette, and I like pretty much any Blue Jay on Saturday. But the thing is that I don't want to be sitting here for a while. I don't want to also have to drop an extra 4 or 5 home run props on you guys for one game. So I'll give some looks to some Blue Jays in that one. Also going to look with at a few single plays here in a row. We're going to go with Bryce Harper to hit one at plus 240, and currently hitting .545 against right-handed pitching with a home run over the last week. Jameson Taillon, he's been getting rocked for the Cubs this year, an 11.8% barrel rate allowed. So I'm going to roll with Bryce Harper at plus 240, a nice little parlay piece or a bankroll builder. I'm not going to sneeze at plus 240 if it comes in. Not the greatest plus money price, but we have definitely played a lot worse. And Christopher Morel, the other one I'm going to go with in this game, plus 510. He's been the best power hitter for the Cubs in May. He's hitting .357 with 5 home runs in the month, as well as a .371 batting average. Morel also has a 28.6% barrel rate and a limited sample size this season. So I'm going to take Christopher Morel here at plus 510. And I'm going to also go with Ezekiel Duran to hit a home. Oh, sorry, that's Morel. Ezekiel Duran here to hit one at plus 510. He's hitting .444 with a home run against left-handed pitching in May. Really keyed in on Duran during this nice hot run of his, especially against left-handed pitching. So to give me Ezekiel Duran at plus 510. Also going to look at Lane Thomas to hit a home run at plus 525. He went yard for us on Friday. He's hitting .300 with a pair of home runs in May against right-handed pitching. Detroit's Alex Fado, he hasn't been great in a small sample size. Has a 12.5% barrel rate allowed this season. So I'm going to take Lane Thomas at plus 525. Now, before we get into our last couple of home run prop games for Saturday, sort of just want to refresh everybody. You hear me mention the term barrel rate a lot, and basically barrel rate is the amount of barrels that you put in play. And what is a barrel? Well, it's sort of that sweet spot coming off the bat, the perfect combination of launch angle and exit velocity to where off of the bat, you're more likely to have a ball that's well hit into the outfield and subsequently a ball that's hit for a home run. And why is barrel rate important? Well, balls that were classified as barrels in 2022, 45% of them went for home runs, and that was the lowest percentage of barrels to home runs we'd seen in pretty much a decade. Normally, we're talking about at least 50 to 60% of barrels going for home runs. And if you're going to give me an edge in probability with 50 to 60% of barrels going for home runs on a plus money prop that's at minimum going off at plus 250, I will take that any day of the week. So definitely, when you hear me mention the term barrel rate, I feel it's a very important metric to look at when you're betting home run props. That goes for both sides, the batter and how many home run props you're giving up, or excuse me, how many barrels you're giving up and or putting out, and for pitchers, how many you're giving up on the mound as well. So I know I probably made a mess of that just now, but forgive me, but you know what I'm saying is that barrel rate I feel is extremely, extremely important when you're looking at home run props. But get back into the home run prop action for Saturday. Like I said, we're sort of in our last couple of games here. Going to roll with the Atlanta Braves here. Going to roll with Ronald Acuna Jr. at plus 340. Now, Logan Gilbert hasn't been stellar on the road, and the Braves continue to attack right-handed pitching, including Acuna Jr., who has 4 home runs and a 319 batting average against righties in the month of May, has a 16.9% barrel rate this season. So give me Ronald Acuna Jr. at plus 340. Also going to look at Pete Alonso to hit a home run at plus 340. He went went yard for us on Friday. This is me simply riding the hot hand. And as long as we're getting decent prices with Alonso, I'm going to keep taking them. So give me Pete Alonso at plus 340. And we're going to go to this Cardinals-Dodgers matchup again. We're going to go with Nolan Gorman to hit a home run at plus 400. Noah Syndergaard has been pure fade material on the road for the Dodgers, boasting a 13.0 ERA, 3 home runs allowed. Gorman, he's got 5 home runs with a 351 batting average against right-handed pitching in the month of May. I'm going to roll with Nolan Gorman at plus 400. Also going to take Nolan Arenado at plus 500. Still one of the league's hottest hitters. 4 home runs, a 289 batting average against righties in the month of May. Definitely has turned things around after that slow start to the season. So I'm going to take Nolan Arenado at plus 500. Also going to go with a pair of Dodgers in this game. Max Muncy at plus 370. Hitting 270 with 3 home runs against righties in the month of May. Has a team-high 21.3% barrel rate this season. Miles Mikolas allowing a 9.4% barrel rate this season. Not a pitcher I'm looking to back, even at Busch Stadium, which can be pitcher-friendly. So that should tell you how much I like this matchup for Max Muncy. So give me Muncy at plus 370. Also going to look at Freddie Freeman at plus 500. He's hitting 381 with a home run against right-handed pitching in May. Has a career 300 batting average with a pair of home runs against Mikolas in his career. It's going to be Freddie Freeman at plus 500. And our last couple of home run props, again, they're 2 names that probably won't surprise anybody. When I give you one, you'll probably figure out the other. First, I'm going to look at Shohei Ohtani at plus 310. Louis Varland for the Twins, giving up a 12.9% barrel rate this season. Ohtani hitting 298 with 3 home runs against righties in May. Ohtani also got a 13.7% barrel rate this season. Mike Trout, going to be our other angel here after we take Ohtani at plus 310. Mike Trout at plus 280. Hitting team high 17.4% barrel rate. Has 3 home runs with a 238 batting average in May against righties. So we'll close things out with Mike Trout at plus 280. We'll do a quick recap of the home run props that we did like for Saturday's action. Like I said, the 2 Yankees I do like, familiar faces, Aaron Judge and Anthony Rizzo. But again, couldn't find prices on them at the time that we recorded this video. So if you like Judge and Rizzo, those are 2 guys I would definitely have a play on for Saturday against Luke Weaver. We also went with Luis Robert at plus 425 for the White Sox. Also for the White Sox, Andrew Vaughn at plus 500. Also for the White Sox, Gavin Sheets at plus 500. Salvador Perez for the Kansas City Royals at plus 340. Went with Adley Rutschman to hit a home run for the Orioles at plus 600. Also at plus 600 for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Also went with Ryan Mountcastle at plus 375. For the Blue Jays, went with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at plus 320. Also gave honorable mention to guys like Kevin Kiermaier and Bo Bichette, or pretty much any other Blue Jay. Went with Bryce Harper at plus 240 for the Phillies. And in the other dugout, we went with Christopher Morel for the Chicago Cubs at plus 510. A few standalone plays in the middle here. We went with Ezekiel Duran of the Texas Rangers at plus 510. Also went with Lane Thomas of the Washington Nationals at plus 525. Ronald Acuna Jr. of the Braves at plus 340. Pete Alonso of the Mets at plus 340. And then we closed out things out with a couple of stacks from the later games. Went with Nolan Gorman of the Cardinals at plus 400. The other Nolan Arenado at plus 500 for the Cards. Max Muncy for the Dodgers to hit one at plus 370. Also went with Freddie Freeman to hit one at plus 500. And we closed things out with a pair of Angels. Shohei Ohtani at plus 310. And Mike Trout to hit one at plus 280. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. You know, we're close to 130,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a bunch. Wouldn't be able to get to where we've been without your guys' love and support. Also, if you're looking for my best bets, the games I'm the most confident in, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. Now, while you're at Pickdawgz, I implore everybody, please check out these betting tools. They are 100% free. They will do the heavy lifting for you. It's where we get the graphics for the home run prop show, and they are just so great. You know, they help you find player props. They show you how often they hit, and they also show you what book is giving you the best possible price. If you don't have a book with that, an account with that book, it's giving you the best possible price. You click on the price on the betting tools. It'll take you to the page. You get a sportsbook bonus offer on us. You also get the chance to play that price, get a bonus to play it with, and you get another book in your back pocket, which is the advantage that the books can't take away from you, is your ability to shop lines and find the best possible price. And like I said, just gives you another option when you're looking for the better odds. And also, you know, they have other tools if you're big on betting streaks, if you like betting parlays, if you like finding profitable teams and angles for statistics and for a database. They're all there too. So make sure you go and check them out, because you're not going to find betting tools like that for free anywhere out there, period, bar none, especially tools of that quality at Pickdawgz and Sports Chat Place. And also make sure that if you haven't already, like I said, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops. You want to be able to get the best possible price as soon as the material drops. And like I said, with this weekend baseball action, sometimes the videos come out a little bit closer to first pitch. So definitely make sure you've got notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.